Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright. Here I am, spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Hey, yo, today's video, we got the beginner's guide to football for dummies. Shout out to all my, well, you know, as far as like soccer goes. But yo, shout out to all my people out there, man, who play the sport of football, man. People out there, they call it football. Out here in America, they would say soccer. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect, of course not. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever you're comfortable with. And I appreciate some of y'all in the comments who say it really doesn't matter. But shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all say it really doesn't matter, man. Just call it what you want, whatever you're comfortable with. I appreciate it. You already know the vibes, and I've been tapped in, man. You know what I'm saying? The World Cup is coming here in North America next year. I've been tapped in with like a lot of the history from the World Cup so far, from the beginning to where it's at now. And I'm just ready to lock in and tap into more of this sport, man, for real. And we're gonna do a beginner's guide, so I cannot wait to get into it. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, that way to get notifications every time I upload, and from right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold y'all much longer because y'all already know this. Go, big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir. Let's lock in.
It's a beautiful game, and to many people, it's also easy to understand. But what if you're new to football, or soccer as they call it in the US? I mean, what if you play cricket or American football?
Hold on, what the hell are that? Wait, those are fans running to the field, man? Why did nobody get their ass?
Soccer as they call it in the US. I mean, what if you play cricket or American football or do road cycling and rules like offside don't make much sense? In that case, we're here to help you because in today's video we'll go through everything you need to know to play and understand the game. This is the beginner's guide to football.
Right on it, it's got through. Real trouble. And they might get another one here. Astonishing. It's all up. They're queuing up.
First of all, a football match is all about scoring more goals than your opponent in the specified match time.
Oh, man.
If both teams score an equal amount of goals, the match ends as a draw. In a league system, winning the match gives you 3 points and drawing gives you 1 point. Now, let me remind you that football can be played in many ways and on many different surfaces.
Right.
But the most commonly known is association football, which is played by 11 players on grass on what is called an 11-a-side pitch, which is a rectangular pitch with 2 goal lines and 2 touch lines.
Okay.
In each end of the pitch you have a goal and a goal area consisting of the small 6-yard box and the larger penalty box, and I'll get back to what the deal with those are in a little bit. Now in the middle of the pitch you have the center circle, which the opponent has to stay out of when you kick off the match by kicking the ball out from the center spot.
Okay.
Now each football team consists of 11 players, with 10 of them playing outfield and 1 being the goalkeeper, who's also the only player on the team who can handle the ball in their own box. But he can only hold it for 6 seconds at a time until he has to release it. Also, the goalkeeper can't pick the ball up if his teammates pass it to him with their feet.
Okay.
But if it comes off their head or any other non-foot body part, it's okay to pick it up. And speaking of body parts, football is of course mostly played with your feet.
Yeah.
But the only thing that's actually forbidden for the outfield players to touch the ball with is their arms and their hands.
Yeah.
So you're free to use your head, chest and thighs or whatever you like
to
play the ball. Now, if the football leaves the pitch by rolling entirely over one of the lines, the play is temporarily stopped. If the ball goes over the touchline, there's a throw-in. If Team A touched the ball last, Team B gets the throw and vice versa.
Okay.
If the ball, however, goes over one of the goal lines, it also depends on who touched it last. If it was the attacking team, it's a goal kick taken from within the 6-yard box, whereas the opposing team gets a corner if the defending team touched the ball last, in which case the corner is taken from the corner spot.
Okay.
Unlike American football,
those corner spots be those are some hellified kicks, bro. Be insane.
Corner is taken from the corner spot. Unlike American football and basketball, the clock isn't stopped when the ball is out of bounds.
Right, keep going.
Again, football lasts for 90 minutes, but the referee then has the ability to add time if there's been many breaks due to injuries or substitutions or other prolonged stoppages.
But at the end of the day, that clock is going to run. Sometimes that clock will not be your best friend, so you better use it wisely.
Typically, that additional time will be 1 to 5 minutes per half.
Real.
If the game is tied by the end of the 90 minutes, it'll either be a draw if you play in the league, or you'll have to play 2 extra halves of 15 minutes each if you have to find a winner. If it's still a tie, the game will be decided by a penalty shootout. Of course, typically you can make 3 substitutions per game, and in elite level football, once a player is substituted, he can't come back on in the same match. Another important aspect to look at is fouls, and the referee can blow a foul if he finds that you break any of the laws of the game, whether that's violent conduct or something as simple as handling the ball.
Right.
If you commit a foul, the other team gets a free kick, which comes in 2 variations. A direct free kick, where you can shoot directly at goal and actually score, or an indirect free kick, where the ball has to touch another teammate before you can actually score.
Damn.
However, if the referee decides that the team who would receive a free kick would have a bigger advantage by continuing playing...
Bro, you hear all that, man. This sport is physical, man.
Referee
I rock
decides
with
that
it,
the team
though.
who would receive a free kick would have a bigger advantage by continuing playing. He can allow that by holding 2 hands out in front of him.
Okay.
If a free kick, however, is committed inside the penalty area, the opposing team will get a penalty where the ball can be shot at goal from the 11-meter spot, and where only the taker and the goalkeeper can be inside the penalty box. Once the taker has then shot the ball, he can't touch it again before it's touched by another player on the pitch. But if you commit a serious foul, you can get a yellow card. If you get a second yellow card in the same match, you receive a red card, in which case you have to leave the pitch immediately without being replaced, and that sucks. You can also receive a direct red card without having received a...
Why he handling the ref like that? Oh, hell no. He gonna get suspended. Oh, no. Ain't no way. Grabbing him by the neck like that is crazy work, bro.
That sucks.
Out of
you
pocket.
can also receive a direct red card without having received...
Oh, that's not a ref. My bad. The strike threw me off. That's an opposing player. Boy, if that was a ref, that ref would have knocked his ass out. That's an opposing player, okay.
Card before. If you're naughty and, for example, have made a really violent tackle or prevented a goal by handling the ball. Of course, unless you're the goalkeeper. And finally, there is the infamous offside rule, which might be the hardest one to understand.
Okay.
In essence, it makes sure that you can't just leave a player camping around the opposition goal. Here, the rule says that you're in an offside position if any of your body parts you can score with are in the opponent's half of the pitch and closer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second last opponent in the moment the ball is played. Of course, it's allowed to be offside, but if you receive the ball while you're offside, the opposing team gets a free kick. See, it's actually not that hard.
Right.
Of course, knowing the rules and the basis of the game is important, but to become a great footballer, you also need skills.
Right.
It's important to have a good touch and control on the ball, some good game intelligence, being able to shoot the ball well to actually score, and have the ability to dribble past your opponents.
Those kicks, bro.
And if you want to learn how to do these things, check the playlist on your screen where we'll teach you how to improve your football skills.
Fine.
So, there you have them, my friends, the football or soccer rules for beginners. If you want to learn how to become a better football player, as I mentioned, remember to click the play.
Man, shout out to that, man. Beginner's Guide to Football. So if you ever want to learn how to learn the sport, whether you want to play or just to follow the rules better, you check out the video, man. Much love, respect to Unisport. Shout out to you. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel. But yeah, man, that was a dope video. I enjoyed that a lot. Learning about the sport. I have a more, somewhat of a better understanding of how the sport goes, and definitely got to tap into more, man. I'm tapped in. I'm tapped in learning about the sport of football, you know what I'm saying, or soccer, whatever you prefer, and I'm just ready to lock in, man. I've been watching highlights, all the good clips and stuff that y'all recommend, and I appreciate y'all, man. The World Cup's gonna be here next year. I want to tap in. I want to go. On God, why not? And just vibe out with the people and see what happens, man. I just think it's a dope sport. I've been tapped in. I've been invested, and yeah, I'm excited to see if I'll ever go to a game. So I'm looking forward to it. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you're enjoying my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. From right here on Snapchat and Instagram, right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment to this video, my other videos. Leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got y'all. I'm gonna spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy, and I am out. Yes, sir.